Good afternoon and welcome to a very late breakfast with Ignite. Today it's 3 o'clock, so I don't know, must have had a big night yesterday, but we woke up very late today and we're having a late breakfast. Just kidding. No, we've been up since like 7 o'clock. So today we have very, very, very good news. What we're going to talk about is what everyone has very highly anticipated, our beta launch. So this is the Ignite platform getting ready to launch with the ability to rate assets and deploy index capital, which Damon is going to explain more on how exactly this is going to work.
Apparently I am.
Apparently.
So, as Chris says, we've all been waiting for this. We're super excited. I'm sure you guys are immeasurably more excited than we are. We are entering our closed beta phase, so we are going to invite a pool of you guys, our community, to become our first invite-only beta testers. Now, the way we're going to do this, the fairest way we thought to do this, is we're going to open up a Google form whereby you can register your interest to be a beta tester. Florin, our erstwhile videographer, will put in a link to the Google form somewhere down here, and we'll have it in the video description as well. Please complete the form. If you're at all interested in the Ignite Ratings platform and what it can do, sign up. We want people pulling this thing apart. We're confident that actually compared to other things out there, we are streets ahead. You know, we do think we're doing a really good job, but we want you guys to tell us what we can do better. Not just bugs. We want new features. We want ideas. We want any feedback you guys want to give us. There will be a form, again, probably just a Google form for submitting bug reports. We'll make that plain over so anyone that ends up being a beta tester.
And not just bug reports. We really want to understand what you like,
yes,
what you
absolutely.
don't like, what you think could be better. Because the idea is that once we get through this like phased out beta launch, then we're going to go ahead and move into the public beta, and then in a few months we'll have a final release which has all the nice features we promised, and really like quite a robust platform. So a little bit more on how our lottery system is going to work. Initially, we're only going to accept 50 test users for the first week. Yeah. So this will launch on May 1st. So 50 users will be selected to participate in the initial beta release, and then in subsequent weeks we will continue to add more users based on the lottery system.
We're targeting 50 more users for week 2, 50 more users for week 3, and then hopefully 100 users for week 4, with the then open beta following, hopefully immediately, but obviously depends on how much maybe needs to be fixed or what other features we think are worth adding in before we go into public beta. Mm-hmm. It might be a couple of weeks delayed after that. It could even be that we decide things are going so well after 2 weeks, we just scrap the last 2 weeks of closed beta and we open the public beta up straight away. So
we think it's a good platform right now to do what we need to do. Obviously it has more features we want to add, but we need your feedback before we deploy it at scale. I mean, imagine thousands of users jumping on and there's a bug or something. So we want to get it right, start deploying some capital through the index, hopefully in the end of by the end of the beta when we've reached some ratings, and see where it goes. So we're really excited. I think that you guys will be really impressed with what we've built, and we're looking forward to it.
But it's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah,
it really
of course. It is.
We've got big plans. We've got our dev team set up with a really agile dev approach, whereby we're hoping to roll out new features every 2 weeks, mm-hmm. if not maybe interim rollouts every week. It's not going to be a case of releasing a beta product and then nothing happening for 6 months. It'll be constantly improving, constantly introducing new features. So just to make clear this whole lottery idea. So we thought it's the fairest way to give everyone the chance to get as early access to the platform as possible. Mm-hmm. So complete the Google form. Please enter your details, register your interest. You'll be notified by email if you're selected to be a week 1 participant or a week 2 participant, week 3 participant, etc. There's an additional criterion, which is the amount of Ignite that you hold, which is we're only making the closed beta available to contributors that hold 500 Ignite or more. So if you currently have your Ignite holding in Ignite X, convert it back. If you currently fall just shy of the Ignite threshold, Ignite X is available to buy and convert back to Ignite. There are reasons why we're limiting the beta to 50 users per week and then 100 in the fourth week. There are reasons why we are limiting accessibility to the beta based on Ignite Holding. It all boils down really to bandwidth. We need to be absorbing your feedback, we need to be absorbing the bug reports, we need to be acting on that feedback, acting on any bug reports. Not that we anticipate there being many bug reports, obviously, but we need to manage the rollout in a fashion which is organised and logical. So that's what we're doing. As I said, we're totally flexible in terms of bringing forward the public beta if things are going well. Similarly, we might have to pause after the closed beta or keep the closed beta phase running a bit longer whilst we iron out any bugs that are identified or introduce features which we think merit introduction earlier than might otherwise have been anticipated. Yeah. In terms of the features though, I have here my trusty piece of paper like I have every week, but rather than a list of questions this week, I've asked the developers to give me a list of what will be available in the initial launch. The reason why it's on a piece of paper, not in my head, is because these guys are really trying to cram in as many features as they can to the launch version of the product. So it does change on a daily basis. This might not even be right by the time we get around to May 1st. In fact, it won't be. But that being said, so what can you expect as a user?
These are the minimal features.
Yeah, what can you expect as a beta user of the platform? Obviously, and very importantly, there'll be the sign in and registration flow. It's important you guys experience this. We want you to know what's going to be involved with registering for the platform. It's not as simple as giving us your email address, selecting a password, and it all being done. We need to obviously scan your wallet. We need to scan your wallet for your Ignite holdings. We need you to confirm that you're the owner of your wallet. We've put some quite clever smart contracty things in place there to make sure there's mechanisms in place so that you can verify yourself as an Ignite holder, etc. So we want you guys to test all of that out. You'll have a My Account /profile section, which will document your recent activity on the platform. We demonstrated a demo version of this in the pre-alpha demo. You'll be able to see your recent activity, what assets you're rating, it'll allow you to change your personal information, etc. So on that dashboard, you'll be able to see, and again, apologies for reading, but this is literally new to me. It's hot off the press, literally. On the dashboard, you'll be able to see assets that you're actively rating. Importantly, your reputation score. So that'll be live, constantly updating. You'll be able to see the top 3 crypto in terms of top 3 crypto assets that you're involved with, you're participating in as a ratings participant, and you'll be able to see the top 3 ICOs that you're involved with as a ratings participant. And also there'll be a snapshot of your most recent reviews left on the platform, etc. And also you'll be able to see, hopefully, the feedback that others are leaving for you based on those reviews as well, just within your profile section. And then obviously moving on to the platform functionality itself, you'll have the ability to review ICOs. So we're going to pre-populate the software with some of the ICOs that are currently running. That pre-population will by no means be perfect, so we will need to add data in. Hopefully, if not ready for 1st of May, very, very, very shortly thereafter, we want to make sure that you guys are able to curate those listings yourself. So you're able to submit new information. If a market cap changes, or if a supply changes, token supply changes, you're able to actually suggest to the community that I found this new piece of information, the market cap's been slashed, it's now going to be this. And other people can then verify the information you're providing, etc. So initially, it might be that Ignite is pre-populating that data just to give you guys something to work with, but very, very, very shortly thereafter, that'll be community curated. That's very, very important to the product. What else do our dev teams say? Charting will probably be minimal to start with, but we're expecting that to roll out very, very quickly.
The charting, please keep in mind, it's just coming straight off CoinMarketCap at the moment.
Yeah.
It's nothing fancy. We will implement another data feed for the charting, and it will be much more advanced in the future, but at the moment, it was incredibly complicated with the...
We had a solution, we weren't happy with it, so we'd rather come to you guys with a better solution in the future. But there will be charting. We've always said there's going to be charting on the platform, and it will get better. It'll start basic, and as I said, every couple of weeks we're going to improve on the feature set that the platform has. So you will see this become what we hope it to be in the near future. So basically, I mean, I'm going to summarize all this because it's stuff we've talked about in previous weeks. The core functionality, the core thing that we are testing at this stage, and what is really, really, really important to the Ignite Ratings platform is the reputation engine, the ability to rate assets, the ability for others to rate your contributions to the ratings process, and ultimately the ability to mix all that up with some special sauce and produce a rating score that allows the index to deploy capital. That is the core functionality.
That's pretty much it.
There's lots of nice value add features that we will be introducing in the coming weeks, but for now, that is what you can expect to see. And having had I still haven't clicked around with this thing yet. Chris and I are itching to have a go with it, but our developers are keeping it under wraps right now. We've had a click around with a couple of features. It looks pretty impressive, even as a closed beta. I mean, this is the first release, so I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys are excited. Please, if you are, sign up. Sign up to be a beta tester. There's 250 spaces available in the first month, as we know. We'll tell you which slot you've been allocated, but it will be a live platform. It will be live. It will be able and capable of deploying capital from the index if such a rating is generated in that time period that it's sensible to do so. Start using it. Get involved. Give us your feedback. We'll again provide instructions on how to do that. But if nothing else, we've got Telegram, we've got email, and the usual links.
I have nothing to add. Let's roll it out and see how we do. So May 1st, stay tuned, fill in the Google form, and we will see you on the platform.
And in the interim, please subscribe to the Ignite Ratings channel. We're going to be adding some instructional videos in the coming weeks. We've had a lot of requests from users to add videos as to basic things: how to use my Ether wallet, how to send Ethereum between accounts, how to make IGNT or IGNX show in my wallet, etc. So we're going to be producing some instructional videos. We're going to be talking a little bit more about current events in the market. We're going to be obviously introducing you guys to new features on the platform, hopefully on a weekly basis, if not 2 weekly basis. There's lots to come. Please subscribe. Please, as some in the industry might say, smash up the likes. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a good weekend.